All right, so yesterday I was commenting on the stop sign for Highland Lakes, or Highland Lake Boulevard, how when the car kind of reacted, I said, well, it's too late to react to that stop sign. You know, if you think that stop sign applies to you, you should have stopped sooner. All right, fine, whatever. So today, he decided to do a little bit different. Yeah, go ahead. Of course it's a handicap. Oh, it is driving a Tesla. Interesting. All right. So anyway, so today he listened to me, and he applied. He either applied hard regen brakes or he actually applied physical brakes. I'm not sure which. It kind of almost locked up my back wheel. So he's listening the wrong way. Whatever, peace and harmony. Okay, so this traffic jam is a result of an accident. So my guess is going to be a while before I get through. Not to have any place else to go. So, and I'm running an electric car, so I'm not polluting the planet while I'm sitting here, unlike the other guys running nice vehicles. So we'll see. But anyway, whatever. We'll oh, so what the cool news was, I was in the outside lane with FSD running, and FSD saw that the cars in front of me were stopping, and that the inside lane was more open. So it quickly made a shift. I wouldn't even expect it. All of a sudden he shifted. Okay, I was busy looking. I don't know if you can see it way down there. There's a fire truck, and some other emergency vehicles closer to me, all kind of blocking the way. So we're going to sit here for a while, I think. It'd be typical for 1431 in this area. But anyway, the cool news is the car recognized a blockage, moved over, and continued until we found out, oh, well, you still have a blockage. Okay, whatever. Okay, what an interesting day. So the trip out got interrupted, so not very much FSD on that one. Okay, so coming back, 29 miles, 46 minutes, 263 watt-hours per mile. What can I say about this? Most of it was great, actually. Obviously, I don't like going down Ranch Market or Ranch Road 620. I dislike it a fair amount, mostly because it's one of the roads in Austin now where a lot of people have moved from California or wherever they're coming from, and they're used to rush hour traffic just kind of creeping along. So even if there's nobody holding them back, they just can't go. I don't know what it is, but so I like going up Valenti Road. So navigation doesn't identify with doing that, so I took over, made a left turn. It didn't take very long for navigation to reclip in where I was going, so not too big a deal. Of course, autopilot has a hard time showing up in some places, and so on whatever this road is, I can never remember the road, I'm sorry, but on that road it has a hard time showing up long enough for me to do double click to invoke FSD. I mean, the wheel may show up, but then it'll go away, it just fades in and out. All right, so whatever, that's fine. That interruption's on me just because my personal choices. Okay, and then another one is I don't like going all the way out to Andersonville Road. There's a little road that cuts the corner, and I like cutting the corner. If you let the computer make a decision for you, computer would say, yes, but that's slower. Yeah, but it's a little bit nicer to me. That's just a personal choice, more or less. Okay, so the next place where I interrupted was, it kind of looked like FSD was having problems with the construction barrels on Anderson Mill Road, and I already expected it. So as soon as he's all right, okay, break, you're off. I'll just drive. And when I sent the message, I said, I'll just drive through the construction zone. FSD can't handle it. Actually, FSD can handle it. He's just too timid. I don't know why. I mean, it's just the way he is. Okay, so back on FM 1431. FSD's back on. So we're going around. We're going along at a pretty good clip. Coming up on, so I passed the scene of the incident from this morning. So I guess those tow trucks probably stayed around for a while to clean up. I don't know how that one guy got back across the road. He must have had to wait there a long time. But anyway, it looked fairly clean, although I was going by at 50 miles an hour, so maybe I didn't get a good look. But coming up on West Reed Park Road, I was on the inside lane, and there was a group of cars who were sort of going fast, but they weren't going as fast as me. But as soon as I slowed down for that traffic light, they'd be flying by me, going, "What's wrong with you?" So I chose to put my foot on the accelerator and ignore Tesla. I get Tesla sees a traffic light there and it's turning red. I get it. But nobody else, including me, sees it. Only Tesla sees it. So anyway, foot on the accelerator, we blast through. I'm halfway up the hill by the time it says stopping for traffic signal. Right? I mean, we're way past the traffic signal already. That just shows how much you throw them off when you're pressing the speed up. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. So we're coming up on Loman Ford. The turn on the Loman Ford was pretty much okay, other than whoever taught FSD how to turn from a left turn lane into the inside lane likes to cut. They like cut that corner. Right? They must love to cut that corner, because it does it so much of the time. It does a shallow turn instead of doing a circular motion or radius motion to make a smooth turn. I get it. Some people are like, "Oh, well, I'll go faster." We're like, actually, you know what? Because you're having to jerk and jerk and jerk, it's not smooth, and you're taking more time. Just make a nice smooth radius turn and it'll go much better. Whatever, that's fine. It's that's the way some people drive, and not everybody can drive like as if safety matters to them. Okay, so coming down Loman Ford, he threw on the right turn signal, wanting to get over, and I canceled it. But apparently during that time we must pass the first 40-mile-per-hour zone sign, because he didn't register it. He's too busy thinking about how he wants to go down Dawn. Right? I don't want to go down Dawn. No. It doesn't matter how many times you think it's the greatest thing in the world. Until you start paying me to go the back way. No. And who's talking? It's Ray. I normally like going the back way. If you've heard me, you know that. Anyway, whatever. So the first time, he missed his turn. The second time, I canceled it, and for some reason, I almost want to make up a story, right? So the made-up story is FSD. "Oh, he's not listening to me. Oh, Mr. Navigation, where are we going?" "Mr. Navigation, we're going down to Boggy Ford. Where do you think we're going?" And then FSD comes back and says, oh, well, then why was I going to turn right there? Oh, all right, there's no reason to. That's why he counts me. All right, whatever. Peace and harmony. It comes time to make the right turn on the boggy Ford. The car, actually, wait, what? The car didn't run so much into the dip, did he? He stayed out of the dip a little bit more. I think he stayed out of the dip. Whatever, it's the same thing. He goes around it kind of slow, but he completes it. He's going down the hill in the 40 zone. He's kind of thinking, well, how fast should I go in a 40 zone? Let me look. The speed limit that I have set is 41. Does he really mean I should go 41 to 40? I don't know. And finally, like, oh, that's right. 41 and a 40 means we should go 41. Or at least kind of pretend we're doing 40. It takes so long. But it completed it. I should give him a participation medal for that. Okay, never mind. You know where I'm going at the end of this. It's probably an A-. All right, so anyway, the Tesla magical speed zone where the speed limit goes down to 30 for westbound traffic only. It doesn't have eastbound traffic. For westbound traffic only, it goes down to 30. Okay, hit the school wheel up to 40. Fine, whatever. Somebody in Tesla's having a big laugh. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Come on, dude. Oh, the car got mad. Okay, it parked itself. Okay, so anyway, that's fine. We go down the road. To the left turn on American, there was a truck that came up when we were about to make the turn. And since Tesla cuts the corners, because it's what? It's safer that way? It's 3 times safer than a human being? Okay. The average human being. Oh, okay. I should take that as a compliment, I guess, because I don't cut corners usually. But, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Until you figure out how to not cut corners, you're asking for accidents to happen. I mean, I was behind somebody out there on 620, and where was the line? It's where I stopped. He was another car length up to his bumper, and then he was up there. He lined up with the other two lanes, right? He lined up with the other 2 lanes. But they bring that line back because of all the people who cut the corner coming off of 2222. And it must be a place for a lot of accidents because they made that change. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. Anyway, the car kind of freaked out, but he did it. If only he was making a more radius turn, we wouldn't have had any issue there. Anyway, peace and harmony. So he got me home. The grade is an A-. In terms of the other thing, the incident that happened this morning, as far as it, they towed away 2 motorcycles. One was a complete mess. In fact, when I was driving out, there was one of the wheels from the one motorcycle. They had picked it up and threw it on the side of the road. I mean, I assume that they picked everything up and took it away, but they were trying to clear the road so traffic could go. I assumed that the guy was on that motorcycle, and the guy, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but the person on that motorcycle is the person who died. Okay, so one person died. There's another motorcycle that was sitting there, and from where I was sitting, it looked like it was okay, but I'm guessing that person went to the hospital, because later on there was an ambulance that came by before they finished cleaning the scene. So that's what I would guess. What a mess. And you know what? There are people who say, well, Tesla should make a motorcycle. Why? Motorcycles are inherently dangerous. Even if you do everything right. And, okay, I know. Okay, I have an M on my driver's license. I'm licensed to drive a motorcycle. I've had a motorcycle accident. And I didn't do anything wrong in that accident. It's just a drunk driver on his way to go get his next bottle of booze. And he decided that going to the liquor shop was more critical than letting me go by. Right? I mean, that was that accident. So, if you really, really have to have an electric motorcycle, there are several electric motorcycles around, so you can find them. Just don't expect it from Tesla. And I get it. Okay, whatever. Enough speeching. So, the bottom line is, let's call it an A-. FSD actually was pretty good, other than the construction zone spooked him, and the truck coming up to he was probably over his line actually, but still, if you just make the more radius turn, it would fine. A-. There you go.